Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So I am doing another unboxing. Fairyloot July box was sent out a lot sooner than I expected to actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it. Here it is. I wasn't going to do this until after work, but I can't wait. I can't leave it here unopened. So here we go. Okay, the theme is Pirates and Power. There is the famous Caroline quote on the inside of the box. And on top is the theme, and it's got all the stuff on the back, so I'm not going to look at it. The first item in the box is a behind the pages bookmark. So it says currently reading on the bookmark in beautiful calligraphy and a gorgeous detailed background as well. That's really nice. This is a Fairyloot bath bomb. It is Frostblood and Fireblood, which is very interesting. It's by Geeky Clean and it's a handmade tropical fruit bath bomb. Ooh, I love fruity bath bombs. I've never been much for a floral bath bomb, but fruity, citrusy. Oh my god, that smells amazing. Yeah, that smells really good. I love smelly things. Okay, so we've got a pocket pop keychain and it is it's Tiny Jon Snow. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. After several years, I am still only halfway through season 2 of Game of Thrones, but this is the cutest thing. That tiny little mustache and beard is just adorable. I'm definitely going to use this. Okay, we have a lip balm here, which is really good because my lips are dry as anything. This is the Fairyloot Pirate Bounty Lip Balm. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, I'm sensing tote bag. Oh, yes. It's an I ship it tote bag. That's so cute and bookish. I really like that. Okay, so there's another bookmark here. I'm assuming it is for the book that's in the box. Sorry about the bad light. Affairs between fire and ice rarely end well. I quite like that. So it's obviously a play on elements and power. Is this a notebook? A Treasure Island by R.L. Stevenson. I'm assuming it's a notebook. That is gorgeous though. It looks like a really nice etching design on the front. It also has the map in the inside cover of the book. So I'm going to use this as my new writing notebook. Although I have countless writing notebooks, I'm also going to use this one. It's got a really gorgeous golden etching design on the front. And so, the first book. This is the advanced reader's copy. Frostblood by Ellie Blake. Affairs between fire and ice rarely end well. And on the front here, you are a Frostblood. You have the power to freeze your enemies with a single touch. Decades ago, your people conquered these lands, killing and enslaving the Firebloods. But some fires can never be extinguished. Ooh, interesting. So it's the first book in an addictive YA series set in a world where fire and ice are mortal enemies, but together create a power that could change everything. Does sound very intriguing. It is released on the 12th of January as well. In a land ruled by frost and ice, Rube lives in constant fear. She's a Fireblood, born with the dangerous ability to manipulate fire. She spent her whole life in hiding, until the day Frostblood soldiers raid her village and kill her mother, the day she swears to avenge her people. But first she must learn to control the fire that rages within her. She must travel to the heart of the Empire, to the court of the Frostblood King, a place where her very existence is a crime. Her only ally is Arcus, a scarred Frostblood warrior who despises the king, albeit for his own reasons. Okay, yeah, you can do that. That sounds pretty damn good. Okay, for the second book. So here we have Inherited by Freedom Matthews. So it's definitely a pirate book, obviously, which kind of goes with the theme. If saying I love you meant death, would you still say it? The Wilted Rose of fairy tale and folklore is a pirate ship filled with unfortunate souls, each forbidden to love. One such soul is Valencia Lenny Rue. Raised in a brothel and an heir to a curse, Lenny never expected to pique the interest of any man. Yet with the arrival of vivid-eyed Nathaniel, she is torn between wanting to know him better and fearing what that knowledge would mean. With Nathaniel bringing the crew's total to 6, the Wilted Rose sets off in search of the remaining 2 heirs. They hope that in reuniting, they will convince the fairy sorceress responsible for the curse to end it. However, lurking beneath the water is a long-standing enemy of the Wilted Rose, who is determined to thwart their quest and bring down its leaders. Together the 8 heirs fight for survival, friendship, and love. I'm very intrigued by both of these books, actually. They both sound very interesting. I like the take on folklore and curses in Inherited. That sounds really interesting. It is also definitely something that appeals to me. I'm not sure which one I'll read first. I like how that kind of reminds me of the Snow Queen a little bit, with the power over the elements. Look forward to reading that one. I like books that have characters that have the power to control elements. It's always been kind of one of my favourite fantasy power type things. I haven't actually read that many pirate books other than obviously Treasure Island and something by Jules Verne, which name escapes me now. But I haven't read very much pirate fiction, so I'm very interested to see what this is like, especially since it's YA. I'm imagining it's going to be quite easy to get into, and sounds very intriguing. Obviously, it plays off romance and wanting to fall in love, but being afraid to because of the consequences. There is also a little note in here for all Fairyloot readers from the author. So there's a little postcard here of the front cover as well. And then a little note from Benjamin of Tomes, which I'm sure I follow him on YouTube as well. So it looks like it was published by Of Tomes, which is Benjamin of Tomes Publishing Company. I think I'm getting that right, and which would explain the note. I like it actually because he mentioned how it resonates with his love of fairy tales and folklore when he was a child, which is really interesting because I absolutely adore folk tales. So I'm very excited to see what the book is like, having heard that the publisher found that that was one of the most resonating qualities. I also got my unique Fairyloot hashtag, and this time I got hashtag Fairyloot Purple. So if you have this hashtag, please let me know and we can chat about the books at some point soon, I'm sure. But now, after unboxing all this beautiful bounty, I am going to go to work and do a 7-hour shift before coming home and reading, probably. I hope you enjoyed my video this time, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. And as well, if you want to see more from me, and please do expect another unboxing in the future, then subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time for another video.